Hello? Is this thing on? Well, of course it is! Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another War Thunder official stream. You might be having two questions right now. Three actually. Firstly, why are we live on the Thursday? Secondly, why is this title Community Games? And thirdly, who the hell are we?
I forget.
I forget a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the War Thunder official streams. My name is MikeGoesBoom and I'm joined by the lovely Oxy. Oxy, can you give us an idea of what we are doing today?
Well, we thought, given that it's a Thursday, a bit peculiar, we should have a bit of fun. So we have some custom games planned.
You see, people always say that Gaijin doesn't play their own games.
Do they?
So, since we are now in Gaijin, how about we play our own game? And I have a special little idea. Today's stream is going to be all about community games.
Yep.
So what we are going to be doing is actually play some games with you guys who are watching these streams. We have the stream currently live on YouTube and on Twitch. And pro tip here, by the way, don't tell anyone, by the way, this is just our little secret in between us. If you want to watch the stream in full quality, you go to YouTube with a 1440p, a very crisp image experience over there, where you can see every single pixel on the enemy tank, which is beautiful. But, and this stays between us, okay? Don't share this with anyone, okay? This stays between us. If you actually want to really interact with the stream, go to Twitch. In fact, right now we're going to be hosting a poll on Twitch asking the chat what we should actually do first. Because we are going to be doing a Q-Sync.
A Q-Sync?
A Q-Sync, which means we're going to be all queuing up in the same vehicle, the same lineup, the same game mode, all at the same time, and see if we can overwhelm the matchmaker with just one silly vehicle.
Yes, indeed.
I kind of wish that we can play the Sturmpanzer, actually.
Do you?
The Sturmpanzer, when you have a full lobby of Sturmpanzers, magic just happens. Magic just absolutely happens.
We will see.
Now, let's see. What is the chat saying? Twitch chat is pretty slow today.
It was a nice little theme you did there. I like that.
I do tend to sing a lot in my life. I don't know why. I just tend to, distract myself.
Yeah, I hear that a lot in the morning.
Yes. We're living together, by the way.
We are. It's not even a meme. We are.
It is very intimate. We share candles.
We actually do. That again is not a joke. We have shared candles. They're very cheap as well.
In between us, I might put in the occasional egg in the food as well.
This isn't unnecessary.
But you weren't supposed to hear that.
I mean, I can hear everything. It all comes through here. All in.
Damn it.
All inclusive. It's a variety pack of sounds right into the ears.
I think our secret is out.
Perhaps.
Okay, can you take a look at the chat whilst I try and set this up?
Yeah, let's give it a go. So, who is this? Shepsy, is that how you pronounce it? 89. Hey, any advice for a new player? I'd like to pick a nation who's strong at tanks mainly. I'm thinking Japan. Well, my advice for new players always is play everything. So don't stick to just one nation. Play everything. All the beginner nations, because progress is very, very quick. In the low ranks, you can get up the trees very, very quickly, and you can see what tanks most of the nations have to offer. And the benefit of doing that as well in playing every nation is that you start to learn the strengths and weaknesses of all the enemies that you'll fight. So say you play Britain up to tier 3 and then decide maybe you want to play Germany, you'll know the weaknesses of those vehicles once you get there. And in doing it this way, you get to experience a lot of what the game really has to offer. I mean, at least for me, I really enjoy the lower tiers. There's just so many fun, unique vehicles down there. So yeah, that would be my advice. Don't stick to just one nation. Play all of them, spade a lot of the tanks in the lower tiers, and you can have a lot of fun doing that. And once you've sort of figured out a lot about how the game works by playing in the lower tiers, where there's much less stress or pressure, you can then really decide what direction you want to go. And that's always what I've always recommended. I think everyone should do that. So play everything, if possible, in the lower tiers. Anyway.
Okay, lads in the Twitch chat. There should now be a poll live at the top of the chat where you can choose what vehicle we are going to be playing out today. And quite varied options, really. I'm really proud of myself with how many options I gave our viewers here.
I mean, this is just... I mean, they're winning. The cone
Well,
is
one
winning.
option will definitely win. That is for sure. One option will definitely win. Now, apart from this first community game, we also have some other plans in motion. We are going to be doing some interesting stuff today. You aren't going to be seeing too many regular battles. The one strength of War Thunder is the ability of creating and modding your own custom games. And you can do some very interesting things with that. Have you ever heard of tank racing, plane racing, tank football, exploration? There's a lot of things that you can do in War Thunder when it comes to just playing with your friends or playing on a stream or playing with strangers and making new friends. And we're going to be trying and exploring that today. Oh boy. Tom, I made this very, very genius decision, by the way. This is genius thinking right here. I really want to play the Sturmpanzer. I love the Sturmpanzer. The Sturmpanzer is absolutely amazing. It is this very low rank. Where is it actually? There it is. It is die 15 cm Selbstladegeschütz, 33B Selbstfahrlafette. This thing is amazing. 1.3 with 150mm howitzer. And just because someone actually suggested it in the chat, I just threw in one option with the French FCM36.
I really hope it wins. I really hope it wins.
See, that is a problem because it is winning right now.
Oh, this is the best day. This has become the best day.
This has become the worst timeline.
I'm so ready.
This has become the absolute worst timeline.
I'm so ready. It's my favorite. I love it.
Oh boy, I think, and yep, the poll just went through with a 52% win.
I'm so happy right now.
It seems like we are going to be playing out the FCM36.
So happy. You don't even know how happy I am. This is the best.
Hate democracy. I hate democracy so much.
Okay. I mean, this is amazing. I'm so enthralled right now.
Okay, let's see how I can set this up. I think I already have a lineup here. Let me just see if I can quickly find it again. I am currently playing on my personal account for reasons, and do I have a lineup? I don't think I do, but I can quickly make one. So, I'm guessing we can actually show people how to make a lineup. How about that?
Yes, we certainly can.
Now, Oxy, of course, comes completely prepared and already has a lineup done. So I'm guessing I can do one myself, which is actually quite simple. The FCM36 is this very low-tier light tank, which is quite known for being an amazing vehicle, really. It is one of the best vehicles in the game.
I mean, just on aesthetics alone, it's very, very nice.
I mean, look at this. It's a cone. It's a pyramid. It's Pyramid Head.
Look at those angles, though. Lovely.
Very good. And fixed side skirts as well. Do these even count as side skirts at this point, chat? I don't even know.
I mean, you're the connoisseur in this situation. I'm not sure. That's just all metal to me.
It is definitely a very interesting shape. So we're going to be playing this out. And the way it works is quite simple, lads. If you want to play with us, just make sure that you are selecting let's do the EU server alone today.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to be doing the EU server. You guys feel free to join us in 1.0 France. And let's see how many cones we can get out there. We're going to be starting in about 30 seconds. So we're going to do a quick countdown on the stream. And once we are ready, we just click to battle.
We could.
In the meantime, we can read some chat. Twitch chat, Gaming Drifty Wing says, I hope you had a brilliant day. Thank you. I've actually not had a great day today.
Oh, no.
See, I left my room today.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried to lock the door. And I just got left with the door handle in my hand.
Just fell off. It woke me up in the morning, actually. And I'm falling off.
You're very welcome for being your alarm clock, by the way.
I mean, it works, so I can't be disappointed. Very nice.
Let's just say not being able to lock your door is a bit of an issue in a flat share.
Perhaps.
Twitch, Motorsummer asks, what's your favorite tank to play when trying to have fun? Ooh, good question, actually.
It's a very good question. What do you think?
See, I like to play a bunch of different things. Usually when I'm feeling down with myself, I just try to go for 4.0 Germany, because it's very fun to play and you have just a wide variety of vehicles to go for there. But when I just want to have fun by it, oh, actually, I know. Draken.
Yes, you're a very big fan of that, aren't you?
Oh, I love the Draken so much. The J35 Draken is the top tier Swedish jet, and it is absolutely amazing. It can pull Cobras. I love doing Cobras. I mean, it might not be the most gameplay effective thing to do, but I love doing Cobras in that thing. We're not doing a custom just yet. Make Mani. We're going to be doing a sync. So, lads, In 5 seconds, be ready to click on the to battle button. We're currently on the EU server. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't actually. Oh, I actually completely forgot to put you in the squad, didn't I?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was where you were going with it. I thought that
It'll
was.
be fine.
I thought it was all part of your plan.
See, we're on the same map. We might actually be on opposite teams.
And that would be a.
Team Oxy versus Team Mike. What is going to happen?
Certainly a mood, as the children say. And we are all here. Very nice.
Grimson Lake on Twitch asks, how do you feel about bombers? Honestly, I personally can't even give you a proper opinion because I just don't tend to play bombers. I'm very much a fighter jockey when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm. So I really like bombers. Like one of my favorite bombers, like I used to play, would be the Year 2s, especially the year with the 20mm in the back. I think the B20. Can't remember which one it is exactly. But I love that thing, especially because in the way it maneuvers, you have 1 or 2 good turns, and if you have a fighter on your tail and you've got those 2 turns, you can bleed just enough speed with the early maneuvers to really get the 20 on target afterwards, and it works so well. And I really like that one. So yeah, that's at least for me in terms of bombers I enjoy. That would probably be my favorite. I'm a fan. And I have some ancient decals. This is like my old logo on the back of this turret here.
That is an old one. Looks quite good, though, to be honest. In combination with the desert camo, I like it.
My just design is so basic and boring that I can just make it in game for nothing. It's amazing. It's the largest brain maneuver.
Very nice, very nice. By the way, quick reminder to the stream. If you see us switching between 2 gameplay scenes, this is not a pre-recording. We are indeed live. What we have is a system set up so that we can actually show you both of us playing, depending on what is happening in the action. So right now, you can actually see on the top left corner, you can see the name of the respective current POV that is active. So when I am on my POV, you can see my name. If I switch over to Oxy, you can see Oxy's POV. And that is how you know who is definitely failing the most.
Yes.
Well, actually, no, it's actually a good thing, because whenever we fail, we can just switch to the other point of view.
There we go. See, it works.
Yes.
Perfect.
Panzerblitz on YouTube asks, where's the beers? See, I wish I had a beer right now, but sadly we are on company hours, so
Yes.
no beer for me. But trust me, there will be plenty of beer once I actually get home.
Oh, there will. Yes, we have a lot available. I mean, there's not enough room in the fridge, so they're on top of the fridge right now, from what I remember.
They are actually. They are.
We have that many.
See, the good thing about Germany is that beer is incredibly cheap, and as such, very easily available.
I know,
I just say that.
35 cents. What
It is
that?
amazing. It is amazing. Honestly,
Oh,
come to Germany for the beer. Nothing else. Nothing else. But the beer, yes.
very nice. I'm a big fan.
The Mitsubishi T2 can do sideways cobras. Ah, if you're doing it sideways, it's not a real cobra. You have to do a full front cobra, otherwise it doesn't work.
Well, maybe.
Everick One Num in the Twitch chat. What kind of company doesn't offer beer to the employees? Ah, comrade, you have to remember, this is small family Russian company
He's
we are
putting the
talking
hat on
about.
again.
Yes,
He's
this is
putting the hat on again.
small family Russian company. We do not drink beer here. We only drink vodka.
The hat is on, and there's no coming back from this. This is the future you chose. The hat. I mean, okay.
Oxy, there's actually a question for you in the chat.
Yes.
Gingy in the Twitch chat asks, Oxy, do you speak any German?
Not really. I mean, the Duolingo app tells me I know about 200 words, but I think it's lying to make me feel better. I know some of them, but I have so far not been able to action them in real life. I mean,
Do you know how to order a beer?
Oh, you told me there's one correct way and one very incorrect way, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it's... Does it have an E on the end? Is that the correct way?
It does, yeah. I mean, the English beer and the German word for beer are very, very, very similar.
Eine Bier? Or is it
Yes.
ein?
Bitte ein Bier.
Oh, there we go then.
This is the first step. I will teach him how to do the Schwerer Panzerspielwagen 234-4 Panzerabwehrkanonenwagen one day.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Are you
Now,
okay?
Oxy, how's the situation over there?
It's okay. I mean, I'm lobbing some very small APCR rounds and hoping something happens. So far, no such luck, but fingers crossed.
These rounds
There
are
we
quite
go.
interesting. You have a very small... Hey, nice kill. Very nice.
Thank you, Chief.
The FCM36 has a quite small cannon. I mean, this is pretty much the cannon of the Renault FT17, the World War I tank. It is not exactly the best cannon in the game, that is for sure. Although, I mean, you just gotta love those angles.
I mean, you do. It's a very, very pointy boy.
It is beautiful. And also can't get up slopes.
Oh, bless. It's very cute, though. I like it. So I love this stuff. That's what I like about the earlier tiers, really, and sort of the interwar areas, is when they were kind of really experimenting with the designs and that kind of thing. Because you get stuff that's just really strange, and I love it. It's amazing. It's easily my favorite kind of era.
Fatman on YouTube asks, how did you make your graphics still somewhat realistic, but still potato PC friendly? Well, that is the magic of graphical settings. Warfare has a lot of customization that you can do to your graphical settings. You can go all the way from having the game look like a potato in natural quality and being able to play on laptops from 10 years ago, or probably you could make it work on a smart fridge or something, as long as it runs Windows. Or you can have it run on a top-of-the-line gaming PC at 4K, 100 FPS, no problem as well with all the settings cranked up. It's all about finding the right settings. The launcher does a pretty good job of finding the most adequate automatic settings for your given system. But if you really invested time into seeing and experimenting around what each setting does, how to set it up properly for your own system, how to do some overclocking on your system maybe, and especially once you learn how to edit the config file to increase the render resolution beyond what is normally actually possible, you can make some very, very good looking games, that's for sure.
Certainly can. You certainly can.
Now Oxy, I see someone brought Stumpans, and oh no! Can you make it? Can you make it? You had a machine gun to save it there.
We did it, Reddit.
We did it, Reddit.
It's my least favorite phrase, but I can't stop saying it. I love.
You just really love making yourself suffer, don't you?
I do very much. No, I can't say that. There's implications with that sentence that I wished I'd thought about before speaking.
It is too late now.
It's
Reddit,
too late.
We did it.
No, we
have done it.
We did it.
See, fun thing is, I haven't actually seen a single enemy tank yet.
Have you
not?
not?
The FCM36 is too strong.
Too strong.
Look at this. Look at all the FCM36s.
I mean, it is going remarkably better than one would assume. Given
it is. Especially since no one has shot me yet.
There you go. See? Sorted. We're doing it. We're doing it, Mum.
Panzerkampfwagen 6, Ausführung B mit 10,5 cm Kampfwagenkanone L68. What, did you think I wasn't able to speak German? Ha! Joke's on you.
You having a stroke? Are you okay?
Yes. You know, you shouldn't be calling German stroke language when you are in Germany. There will be a lot of very angry German voices at the door, asking where the beer is. Wo ist das Bier?
You tell me, Chief. Oh no.
Mike, ooh, I just got destroyed. Right, second drawback of the FCM36. It doesn't have much in terms of crew. It is pretty much just a modernized FD17.
It's very pointy though. Like, I'm a big fan of that.
Pyramid head, I love it.
Yes.
I absolutely love it. Right, someone asked in the chat, what do you think of Yugoslavia as a tech tree? Honestly, I don't think, personally, this is me personally speaking, I don't think we need more tech trees in the game right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun having new vehicles and stuff, but I'm not... Yeah, there's better areas, I think, that can see some development. Maybe down the line, for sure. But yeah, I mean, alongside that, I don't really know too much personally about Yugoslavian vehicles, but from what I do know, they had a lot of interesting designs and some modifications. I think they had that Sherman with the 122.
Ooh, yeah.
That could be quite fun. But
big boy Sherman. That would be fun. That would be definitely fun. There are a couple of other vehicles out there that you can also, that you would be able to add that are quite interesting, but I just don't think it's really enough to warrant an entire tech tree, personally speaking here. Of course, I do not know if our developers have any plans for that. I do not know if it ever will happen. I can't definitely say that it will never happen. I'm just saying, personally, I don't think we really need it. A few vehicles, maybe, here and there. Event vehicles, stuff like that. Oh god. But not really as a full tech tree. And I'm getting shot at and I don't even know where from. That might have actually been a plane.
I am inbound.
Save me, Tom!
I'm a way out. I mean, this is wishful thinking at this point, but I will certainly give it a go.
But you're in such a fast plane, what do you mean?
I love this design. It reminds me of the Eindecker from World War I, kind of.
It does look quite good, doesn't it?
A little bit. Like from a certain angle, it does kind of look like that. Like I love that plane. It is gorge, as they, you know.
Nucleus Slimebot on Twitch says the stream is pretty much Mike speaking in German to prove to his fans that he can indeed speak German whilst he terrifies Oxy.
Basically, I mean, I don't know if it's a threat. It sounds like a threat whenever you speak like that with all the long names. I don't know. It's my brain can't handle the sentence. It just gives up. No.
Feuerzeug.
I now realize I've given you my weakness on a silver platter, which perhaps was a mistake on my part.
Oh god. Eric Goss on Twitch says, can we hear Mike try to pronounce Panzerwernsrobotbandwagen 551? See, the fun thing is, I can speak German just fine, but anything above, let's say, Cologne, in terms of is latitude? I think it's latitude, right?
Yeah, I think perhaps.
Or longitude. I don't know. Like the line, the horizontal line. Anything above like Cologne levels, I just can't understand anymore. Danish, Swedish, Norwegian, God forbid Finnish.
Finnish.
I would actually like to learn some more languages at some point.
Yeah, it could be enjoyable.
Especially Russian, comrades. Russian is the most important language.
Correct.
Now, we're actually winning this pretty handily, and oh god, this is so embarrassing. Oxy.
What?
I am last.
Oh,
I'm literally the last player on the scoreboard right now. And I'm dead again. This is going swimmingly. This is going absolutely swimmingly.
There.
New Age Soldier, you're Norwegian. Hey, welcome to the stream. No. Maybe I did it wrong in saying anything north of Cologne I couldn't understand. I can't understand Swiss either. Swiss is a very, very, very weird kind of mix of German, Italian, French, too much alcohol, and very bad cheese. That's what Swiss is to me. And there go all of our Swiss viewers.
I quite like Swiss cheese, so you can stay, don't worry. I mean, we can be friends.
I like Swiss chocolate. Swiss chocolate is nice. Daddy Marks on YouTube asks, do you have any idea when the next devlogs are coming?
There's only one answer.
Actually, no, I don't. Actually, yeah, there's an answer. Soon TM.
We are so in sync, aren't we?
Oh my god.
We're so in I'm not doing the voice, because it'll do my head in if I do it.
It will destroy your throat. See, Oxy is actually really, really good at making like voice impressions and singing, but he kills his own throat doing that.
I can do one stupid voice a day, and then it's just... I just did a stupid face, and I keep forgetting that my face is here, and people can see what it looks like. And it freaks me out. Yeah, because I do stupid like expressions, and then I realize, oh wait, that's there forever now, and it's impossible to get away from it. So this is a nightmare.
The internet never forgets, Oxy.
I wish it did.
The internet never forgets.
Oh.
All right, lads, thank you very much for playing the FCM 36 with us. But now, moving on, we have some more ideas. We're going to be doing a custom battle. Now, we have a couple of options. We could do a race in tanks.
We could.
We could do a race in planes.
We could.
Or we could do some football. So, chat, what do you say? Race in tanks, race in planes, or tank football? Last option. It's very fun. Yes, Polar Buddy, Oxy gets an egg.
No. No eggs.
Hey, Antoritos, hello. Okay, we got the votes coming in from the Twitch chat. Football, race in Abrams, could be interesting. Tank race, football, plane race, play the Yak 9T. We might actually play some more suggestions later on, if we have more time. Feetball, collusion, get out of here.
Feetball is unacceptable. That's
race in tanks and football. I think football is winning. No, Hydro Kills, we're not going to be doing a poll for this one. It's not really necessary. But I really think football is working.
Nice.
Okay. So, fair warning. The football map that I have only supports up to 32 players.
Only.
I mean, it's going to be chaos with 32 players. It's going to be a lot. But just as a fair warning, you might not get in. Just be known, or you might not get in. The way we're actually going to be doing this is I have created a special chat. You can find it over here if you go to your chat functions, over in the bottom right. You can, let me see if I can move out of the way, of the webcam. Yes. You can see that I have created a official stream custom battle invites chat room. Wowzer. If you click on that and you leave a message, I should be able to see you and send you an invite to the custom battle when we start that. Let me know if this actually works. We'll have to see. I think it does. Awesome. Okay. Oxy, can you take a look at the chat in the meantime whilst I set up this custom battle?
Yeah. Eric's opinion on the STRV 103. Hull aiming is still kind of wacky, but at least it's better than it was in March. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those vehicles that's really, really niche in what its advantages are, what it does well. But if you get it in the right spot, I've had some really, really good games with it. Where I've had the most success is really staying in a sort of long-range sniping position with quite a narrow sight line, which means you don't need to turn very much. Maybe watching a choke point or a corner, basically. So you don't really need to spend the time maneuvering the hull. That way you can just focus on using the autoloader 4 seconds Sabo. It works pretty well at the battle rating. Personally, I quite like it. I haven't played them too much. I played the premium a lot when it came out, and the first one in the tech tree, the A version, I think. And I had a pretty decent time with it. I enjoyed spading that thing. Yeah, it's kind of strange. I mean, I can appreciate, especially when you don't have the tracks upgrade. Tracks is very, very important for that thing. The aiming can be a little bit difficult, but it's all about getting it in the right spot. It's a vehicle that's very, very dependent on where you play it. If you play it in the wrong position, it's quite easy to have a bad time. But getting it in that sniping position, long range, it's where it's going to excel. Because if you play at close range and say there's enemies coming from different sight lines quite close to you, you'll need to move the hull more. So the further away, effectively, the less you need to move the hull, and that's really the sort of time you want to cut out, basically. So the further away as possible and covering as narrow a sightline as possible, that's where I've had the most success, and I've really enjoyed playing it in those particular areas. So yeah, for me, pretty good. I enjoy it.
Okay, lads, I'm currently sending out the invite. We still have a few spots open. Make sure that you write something in the chat, and I will get you in. We are playing tank football, and you can bring any tank you want. And you can even join on consoles, actually. These custom battles do work on consoles. At least they should. It might depend on the custom map, but I think this one should work. There's only a few spots left open, and...
Did you invite me?
Oh, no, I didn't. Hold on.
No, you didn't.
Just sent you an invite. Are you in? You are in. Okay. The custom battle lobby is full. The custom battle lobby is full. So you are about to be in for a delight. Let's just say that. If you've never participated in the tank football events we had in the game, I think twice so far, a few years ago.
I think so. They're weirdly fun, actually.
They are really fun. They are really fun. So we had these events that anyone could play in, where we had modified M501 Sheridans that could fire to get a bit of a boost and try to get the ball into the enemy goal. But that was very vanilla. I might have created a version where you can bring any tank that you want without firing. That's one drawback. But you can have up to 32 players on the map at the same time. It will be absolutely chaotic.
I'm dreading what is going to occur, but we will see.
It is going to be beautiful. All right, lads. Everyone who's in the custom battle lobby, please ready up. We are about to start. And let's go.
Gosh. Blimey O'Reilly.
It will be fun. It will be fun. Now the question is, what kind of tank do you really want to take for this? You have to take something that is quick, but has some weight. Because keep in mind, you're competing with the other players for the ball. And ideally, you want something that is heavy to be able to push them aside. At the same time, though, you don't want to be too heavy, so that you can actually still accelerate in time. My personal favorite for this is really the VT12. The VT12 has one of the highest power to weight ratios in the game, pretty much only really beaten by the Type 93. But,
yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah, but this has a massive advantage. It weighs 43 tons.
Wowzer.
The Type 93 weighs what? 7 tons? If even that? It's less than that. I think the Type 93 is one of the lightest vehicles in the game.
I mean, I don't know, perhaps.
It is very light in comparison. It is very, very light in comparison. Let's just say this thing can bully Type 93s all day long. But the Type 93 is faster and a bit more maneuverable, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Football, don't you mean egg ball? You can go away.
Yes!
No.
Thank you, whoever wrote in the chat. Thank you so much.
We're going to have words after this.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. That was perfect.
I mean, well, This is fine.
Okay, we are in the... Oh, no, that's bad. That's bad.
Okay, I mean, my brain cannot comprehend what's happening right now.
Welcome to Tank Football. In case you are very confused right now, this is what our life is right now. I am on the orange team. We are trying to get the ball over into the blue team's goal. And Oxy, what team are you on, actually?
I don't know.
Which side did you spawn on? What goal were you facing when you spawned?
I think I'm
orange.
blue.
You're orange. No, you're orange as well.
Okay.
So we are both on the same team. Very good. Very good. The question is...
Well, the ball is in a stalemate right now.
We kind of need to push your way through in the main.
Okay.
You might actually be able to ride the wall over here, I'm thinking.
Some wall riding involved. Yes. Okay, I mean, I could certainly try.
Okay, ball's moving, ball's moving. If the ball gets stuck for too long, it will despawn and respawn by itself. And the ball is out, come on! Get it going! Ooh, ooh!
Okay. Oh, Chief, you did it. I'm actually...
Can we get a Team Mike in the chat, please?
I'm actually very, very surprised about that.
Easy.
I was expecting that to just go...
GG easy.
Well...
1-0 for the orange team.
Okay.
Oh boy, there are some Drine tanks. There are some Drine tanks. I'm going to stick back for the time being. Let's see what Oxy can do. Oh boy.
I mean, I can't do much. This is sensory overload for me right now. Look at all this business.
See, we are both in arcade mode and at 2 times game speed. This is the fastest most of you will have ever seen these things move, that's for sure. Especially when you're in something that is as fast as the VT12. This really makes it more about the player skill and reaction time than the vehicle itself. I mean,
I think
you can outrun a lot of people if you know how to control your vehicle in this kind of situation.
There are many factors at play here.
Oh no. Yes, good. Ball is up in the air. Come on, get it going forwards, guys. Actually, how are the team balances? I don't actually know.
I can't really...
The scoreboard doesn't really tell us. It should be balanced, though. It should be balanced.
Maybe.
The balding... the balding crowd, the depressed Tommy presenting again. Yeah. Yes, but this time with...
Well...
That is adorable. That is absolutely adorable. Look... Oh, man. Hello.
I can't... There are no words left for me to describe what's occurring right now. I feel like John Madden.
Kim Ling Long in the YouTube chats asks, I'm new here. Are these the new developers? No, we're not developers. We are not developers. No. We are content creators, actually.
My name is...
Yes. We have a multi goalkeeper over there.
We do.
My name is MikeGoesBoom. I've been doing YouTube content and Twitch streams for War Thunder since 2013. And joining me is Oxy, who has been doing content since when? And what kind of content have you been doing? Present yourself.
I don't know. I've been making videos for a while. I basically focus on very, very long guides. So the series that I've been working on at the moment...
Keep going.
is... I basically go through entire tank tech trees and go tier for tier, covering every single vehicle, how the vehicles work, their strengths, their weaknesses, how I have the most success using them, and at the end kind of looking at the CAS options as well, the lineups, that kind of thing, and doing a whole overview on entire tech trees. The video is about an hour long each. Apparently they're quite good to fall asleep to. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But yeah, that's chiefly what I focus on at the moment, and I have a really fun time doing that. That's my content anyway.
Actually, there's a good point you touched there about people falling asleep to long videos. I know I do that myself. Mm-hmm. I used to watch a lot of calm British voices, which is maybe why I like the sultry British voice so much. Yes. To just fall asleep too. It's kind of my thing. I need to have some kind of background noise whenever I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, me
these
too.
Days.
I'm definitely the same.
And I want to ask the chat, guys. How many of you watch videos to fall asleep to? As we have just won the game!
What a time that was.
GGZ. GGZ. Thank you everyone for taking part in Tank Football. See, this is how you win. Just score a goal in the beginning and let the rest of the match play out. But yes, to answer the previous question, no, we're not developers, we are content creators. We are now Guardian employees, and we will be leading the English streams from this point forward. At least most of them. Dex, actually no. Oh yeah, we know Oxy doesn't have any in-game sound right now. Actually, Oxy, can you quickly restart your game?
I certainly could.
That might actually be able to fix the sound issue there, which will be a big problem after that. Oh, we actually have a lot of people sleeping 2 videos. Very nice. Hey, Chris Daly. Hello, lad. I used to watch War Thunder League VOD, so I used to fall asleep to Mike's voice. Well, hopefully I'm not going to make you fall asleep this time, Spit. Hopefully I'm not going to be making you fall asleep this time. Is there going to be a new stream pack decal anytime soon? It's been a seal for many months. I don't think we have anything specifically planned right now, but we can definitely forward it. Maybe create something, maybe a new stream pack. But yeah, if you're unaware, you can actually buy a stream pack on the Twitch description. I think it's there, which gives you a game, a seal with a Scottish flag.
Very
what
nice.
more can you want?
Probably many things, to be honest. On its own, not bad.
Hmm?
But on its own, not bad. A
Yeah.
nice little reminder.
Yeah. Oxy, I think we have a request.
Do we? I don't know why I said it like that. Do we?
We do.
What could it be?
Nocturnal Me on the Twitch chat. You two could do some ASMR to make us sleep.
No, we could not.
Well, I mean, technically, we are doing ASMR right now.
Are we?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Way close to the microphone, we have these deep voices.
Oh, no.
Nice mic quality. See, I would actually pay to have Oxy read me a bedtime story.
I wouldn't. Although it would be me, so that wouldn't make any sense anyway. But
I will force you to come into my room to read me a bedtime story.
I mean, that's fine.
About Humpty Dumpty.
I don't have Humpty Dumpty. I've got the Hungry Caterpillar though, but it might make you sad at the end. And that's a rigmarole towards the end there, but you know, we'll see. Perhaps. Egg decal. No, most. Go. Stop this. This is not. No. Stop. Don't enable them because it'll get worse.
Keep enabling us.
No,
Keep
don't.
enabling us.
No egg business. I've gone beyond that. I'm past all of that. That's long gone in the past. Please no.
Long gone, just like your will to eat eggs.
No, I mean, this is a vicious circle.
Moving on. How about we do another custom battle then? So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the tank football. Of course, Team Mike scoring the goal. How about we do a race next? But I need you guys to decide. So I'm going to do a quick poll in the Twitch chat. And we're going to be deciding between a air race and a tank race. I have maps for both. So,
Wowzer.
in the meantime, what's the chat saying right now, actually?
Many things. I can just see egg. No, stop the egg. Stop the egg. It's just egg. This is not. I can't deal. No, I'm going to look away.
From this point forward, we will never mention the E word again.
Yes.
We will only show it on stream.
Peps vinyl. Will there be any jewels in the future? There certainly could be. I mean, we could do some of that. Some business.
We could.
Yeah.
We might or might not be planning to implement some rewards for loyal viewers on the Twitch streams. Twitch does have a channel points reward system. Channel points is a currency that you get by watching this channel and watching the streams. And we may be planning some interesting things with that, let's just say that. Stuff like big community goals involving certain oval objects, perhaps. We shall see. Anyways, lads, we have a Twitch poll going on right now at the top of the chat. You can decide what kind of race we are going to be doing in the next custom battle, which you can also join. We have the choice between an air race with planes. Wow, incredible. Or a tank race with tanks. I really wish we could race with ships on land.
Soon, brother.
Soon, TM, yes.
I don't know what that means. I said that like it was some profound statement, but it's utterly meaningless. I don't know what. Okay, we'll see. What's winning?
Currently, the air race is actually winning. Interesting.
Ooh, very nice.
So we're not going to be doing any restrictions on what you guys can bring. You guys can bring any plane you want, or tank you want, depending on what option actually wins this poll. But let me tell you one thing. For planes, you want something that is actually able to turn. These air races are not just straight line drag races. You have to do turns, you have to do tight turns, you have to hit checkpoints. So this is just my personal recommendation here. Bring something that is both fast, yes, accelerates quickly, but can also roll and turn well. Otherwise, you're not going to have a great time, that is for sure. Oh, Nocturnal Me in the
No,
Twitch
don't
chat.
answer. Don't answer it. Ignore it.
But
No.
it's a highlighted question.
Okay. It's the object 279 of squished egg. I don't know. Maybe it is. What do you think, Mike? Don't answer that.
I mean, I only have to show this.
No. What are you doing?
I only have to show this.
I mean, that looks to me like a tank, not an egg. So, I mean...
How many
Just saying.
tanks do you know that look like an unidentified flying object and have 4 sets of tracks?
I mean, none apart from that. But eggs don't have those things either. Eggs don't have tracks, do they? Do they? No, they're obviously not. Why did I even question that?
How would you know? You never ate one.
I know, but I've seen them in the wild. Not in
Have
the
you
wild.
seen an egg from inside?
Well, not inside, but I've seen them in the shop, in the carton. They're just round. Well, ovaline.
Maybe when eggs hatch, they spot tracks.
Ovaltine. No, I don't know.
Okay, and the poll is over. It seems like we are going to be doing an air race. So let's, same as before, in order to participate in this custom battle, you simply go, open up your chats, go to the chats, the general chats over here, and you enter this chat room right here. Official stream, custom battle invites. Write something in there, I will be creating a new custom battle, and I'll be sending out invites. So make sure you can actually receive invites. You might have to put your privacy on off so you can actually receive invites from a stranger. Because I am a stranger. Danger. Yes.
No danger. Oxy, where is the new tier 6 Russian tank overview? I'm lost without your voice. Very sweet. As soon as possible, basically, I have, well, probably today, I'll be ordering the parts for a new computer. So building that, and hopefully it'll be very, very soon. I've got a little bit of footage ready, and I've got a lot of the script done, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long, but it's going to be a really, really long video because I'll be doing tier 6 and 7 in the same one. And that includes all of the CAS options, the helicopters, that kind of thing, so it might take a pretty long time. But I will have it done as soon as possible, hopefully. So thank you for being patient. I appreciate that a lot. As soon as I can.
So basically, Oxy, you have been so absorbed in the Gaijin lifestyle that you have implemented Soon TM into your real life.
Oh, yep. Okay, you're right. I certainly have.
Ooh, Oxy, stay here. Stay here.
I'm
I need
trying.
to invite you. Hold on, I can add you from my preferences as well.
There we go.
There you go, invite session.
There. Oh.
Oh boy, the chat is going wild. Oh, that's just egg. It's just egg.
No, this is the worst timeline.
It is the best timeline.
It's the worst.
This is
timeline.
absolutely the best timeline. Oh boy, chat is going wild. I'm just randomly clicking on names, by the way. At this point, I'm just randomly clicking on names.
You genuinely are, yeah. That's a... Whoa.
I genuinely am. Just make sure that you accept your invite when we invite you in, because this is going to be chaotic. There are, once again, 32 spots in the custom battle. So feel free to try and join in. You can bring any plane you want. If you want to meme around, you can bring a TB free. If you want to actually race, I actually have a plane that I want to use, that I am going to use,
We will
which
see.
I think might actually be the new best racing plane.
Yeah, we'll see. Perhaps. Could be.
Or maybe not. Because we are in realistic mode.
Yeah.
Maybe that's too much of a hint. Limited fuel?
Well, what could it be?
What could it be? Chat, what do you think is the plane I'm going to be bringing out? And actually, what do you think is the plane that Oxy is going to be bringing out?
Oh, it's just egg. This is the worst.
Honestly, at some point, I think we should generally invest into egg stocks.
Eggman is dummy thick. That's a sentence I never want to read again. But thank you for that. That's going to stay with me all day.
It is going to be absolutely beautiful.
Mm.
Boys, we almost have the custom battle lobby full. Ooh, Chris Daly on YouTube asks, what's your guys' favorite tank nation to play?
Ooh.
You want to go first, Oxy?
Oh, maybe America for me. I've always liked America. There's loads of versatile options, loads of versatile lineups. They've got great mediums, great heavies, great TDs, and they've got so many good vehicles scattered all over the place. And the Shermans are some of my favorite vehicles. I love the Shermans. And obviously America has maybe the most of them, well, these days. But probably America for me. They've got so many decent options all over the place, and it's just fun. Like, there's loads of lineups that work, and that's probably my choice. What about you?
See, this is going to sound very cliche, but I just love playing Germany. I love the German low to mid tiers. I don't touch top tier too much myself. Funny enough, when it comes to top tier, I actually mostly play Russia. I love the T80U.
Yes.
It just looks and sounds and feels amazing. But most of the time I just stick with my World War II stuff, and Germany is really interesting. You have a lot of different options there. A lot of different lineups. I play by lineups and
Yes.
stuff like the Porsche Tiger. I love playing that thing backwards.
Yes, he does.
Anyways, lads, we have our custom lobby full. Make sure that you ready up if you are in the lobby. We're going to be starting our race very soon, and hopefully this will go just fine. When does Oxy wear a pink wig?
Never.
Asks Jan Volker in the Twitch chat.
Don't look at me like you're expecting an answer, because there's not going to be one coming. It's not. I mean, we know my head is just larger than normal, I think, so I can't fit on. We tried putting the hat on me, it didn't work. A wig would look worse.
I mean, we don't have to put a wig on you. We just need to dye your hair.
Well, I mean, it would.
That would be more permanent, actually.
That's not a good thing. Don't say that like it's a good thing. That's a bad thing.
All right, lads, we are in the match. We are going to be doing an air race. And, well, secrets out. I'm going to bring out our new plane, the BI. This is a Russian rocket plane with only 2 minutes of fuel, but you can actually manage it pretty well when you use your throttle control. I have no idea. This might either be great or terrible.
This is going to be the worst thing in the world.
It's going to be just fine. It is going to be just fine. And Oxy actually, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah. I like, it's a nice color. That's my reasoning anyway. I'm a fan of that.
It is very, very biased, isn't it?
Oh, my mother.
Oh boy, we just barely avoided those crashes. Very good.
Mother Hubbard.
Now, the Yak-15 is actually a plane you don't see too often these days.
See, I love it. I love the kind of weird, underused stuff. It's my favorite. Like, I adore this thing. It's what I used for a long time in Tank Realistic to get the camos, and I had a really good time with it. It's a little bit underwhelming, especially in terms of armament, but I'm a big fan. I like this kind of thing.
It is quite a tough one to use, isn't it? You don't have that much ammo. It, despite being a jet, it can't really go high top speeds because it's still based on the Yak frame, and you tend to rip your wings off if you go too fast.
Yeah, exactly, and that's really why I like it a lot in Tank Realistic, because you don't really have the avenue to rip in that regard, so you don't really ever exceed the maximum speed. And, oh no. Oh, it's fine. I live.
Oh! I just saw a P8 getting completely disintegrated by a P80.
This is... My brain has gone somewhere else, and I don't want to know where.
Now, I'm having a bit of a challenge here, because this thing is very, very speedy, but it tends to have compression issues. The BI has a very interesting playstyle. It's a rocket plane, but it doesn't really have the airframe to go fast.
This is true.
So what happens is that you can actually turn very well, you can roll pretty well, you have amazing acceleration, but if you go anywhere above 600 kilometers per hour thereabouts, you start having massive compression issues, which makes your plane not feel good.
Yes, I agree.
Mr. Stark, my plane does not feel good.
Oh no, I missed the checkpoint.
Don't worry, I've missed a checkpoint multiple times so far. I'm actually currently getting outpaced by a B-17 somehow. How does that even happen?
This is the future we chose.
This is the worst timeline. This is the absolute worst timeline.
Dinklebean asks, what is the cursed obsession with eggs? Don't ask that again. Leave it, because... I mean, I don't want to explain. It's just gone from my brain at this point.
Maybe the chat can explain.
No, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Just leave.
Chats, can you tell the new person what the oval shape is all about?
No, they can't. No, they don't know either. Don't. No.
Oh, Ekonu asks, what is worse, pink hair or egg?
I don't know what I'm meant to answer there. Those are two very disparate things. I don't know. What do you think, Mike? Save me from this question.
See, I'm the wrong person to ask because I both love eggs and I have worn pink wigs on multiple occasions before.
Oh no.
See, not even kidding. I actually have a pink wig at home that I brought from Portugal from my old life.
Old life. Doing much more sinister things than this.
Hey, I'm not proud of it, but I was a college student. $20 are $20. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Well then, I suppose you're right. I have no other words to add to that sentence.
Oh no, banana! Your game crashed. Oh no.
There.
Entresses asks, Mike, is there any chance you have your wig in your office?
I hope
See,
not.
I kind of don't want to get fired in my first 3 months here. Oh no, Most Wanted, you gave me an idea.
No. His ideas are the worst ideas. Don't encourage him, please.
Oxy, what do you think about Easter?
No, I don't think about Easter. I think about going to bed and having a bath.
On Easter?
No, just in general. I mean, Easter is like less than 1% of my brain.
But Easter is such a jolly time, all about eating chocolate, eggs, and coloring eggs in certain
You don't do that.
pink colors.
What? I don't think this is necessary. I don't think...
Is this our first Easter egg?
Oh, yes, I suppose it is. Well done.
Congratulations, Ed. We have just figured out our first stream Easter egg.
Actually, maybe there's more and you haven't seen them yet.
Wait, aren't these guys just translating the original Russian content? No. We are now fully established in our own streaming room right here in Germany, and we're going to be doing the English streams.
We certainly are.
For the most part.
And we certainly am. No, that's the wrong word.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
I won by accident. I will. Here we go.
Casually wins by accident.
I was just. I mean, my brain switched off for the whole thing. It was just nonsense in my head. And well, Yak 15s, give it a go. Lovely plane. Bit of both.
Yak 15 is now the best plane in the game. I want to see full queues of Yak 15s from this point forward.
It better be, because I mean, it's nice and pink. What more could you want? Actually, probably a lot more. Still, nice.
See, I actually took the wrong plane out, because the BI, even though I thought it would be amazing for this race, the compression really is an issue, so I've just been missing checkpoints over and over and over
Sad.
and over and over again.
Melancholy, as some would say.
Will you be streaming the next patch's sneak peek? Actually, we don't quite know yet. Maybe. We might not do the developer stream. It is important that our developers do actually get the screen time during that. And of course, everybody loves BVV. He's amazing, actually. And we might, however, do some maybe previews of the dev server. Maybe just patch day streams. Show out all the new stuff. Show how things works. And just give our own opinion really as players. Because keep in mind, we're not just guiding employees. We have been playing this game for years.
Yep.
We have been very dedicated making our own content on this, and
A depressingly long time for some.
yes, I don't want to think about it actually.
No, I don't.
The amount of time I've spent on Warfront, I could have learned 5 languages by now.
I don't want to know what I could have done.
It's worth.
No.
It's worth.
I mean, maybe, but it makes my brain hurt.
I mean, everything hurts. Oh boy, this is not going so well. So, lads, how about we do one last thing?
One more
We
thing.
started the stream off.
We did. Started off.
Yes, we did indeed.
I was there for that. I remember it well.
Can you remember? It was such an amazing time. Almost 40 minutes ago. I can remember it as if it was almost 40 minutes ago. 50 minutes ago.
That's probably because it was that amount of time in the past, yeah.
See, I wouldn't know because I'm getting old. I'm having Alzheimer's.
Are you?
I actually have really terrible short-term memory. Like, this is not even a joke. I have terrible short-term memory. That's my thing.
No, same. Like, I forgot. What was it I forgot earlier? Oh, that's an... I can't believe I did that. I can't believe that. That would be the sort of thing I'd set up as a bad joke, but I didn't even register that I was doing it. Don't... You look like you're going to cry.
I am.
You are crying.
Oh, that was perfect. That was just perfect.
That was the worst thing I've ever done.
See, I just look like a tomato now. Thank you, Tom. You made me look like a tomato.
I know, I can't even remember the thing I forgot. Because we spoke about it literally yesterday. There was a thing I forgot. Oh, this is a disaster.
There we go. There we go. I now fit the... I now fit it. Okay, let's move on. Lads, it is time for our final battle of the day. We started the stream off with a community game of choosing one vehicle and just bringing it out in mass.
Yes.
And it went surprisingly well. So how about we try that again?
Yes.
And this time it will probably go terribly.
Also, yes.
Go terribly. But it will be fun. It will be fun. Thank you to everyone joining the custom battles, by the way. But it is time for the final battle of the stream.
It's not that dramatic.
I have to play into it.
Okay, yeah.
Presented by Jeremy Clarkson. So the question is, what kind of vehicle do we want to play?
What do you want to play, Mike?
I'm going to make a poll. Do it. I'm going to make a poll. In the meantime, Oxy will be answering your questions in the chat. So if you have anything you want to ask, pop us a question in the chat and we will be responding to as many as we can.
Yes.
Hopefully.
That we will. What do we got? Give us the business.
Hey, Unleashed on Twitch. Greetings from Köln to you, Mike. Hallöche, Kölner love. I actually came from the Köln area. Fun fact.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Yeah. There we go. See, that's nice. Very nice. Do.
See, I was actually born in Germany, but left very early on to Portugal, and I've forgotten most of my German speech.
Well, I mean, you're doing way better than me. I know the word for beer. Let's see. Oh, it's just more egg.
Maybe you should tell a story, Tom.
Oh, no, because my stories are all stupid. We know this. They're a disaster. It's just about the weird stuff that has accidentally happened to me at nighttime, trying to find my way back from Ramsgate at 1 in the morning and No, we'll save that for the future because it'll be terrible. What do you think about the Yak 9P? It has been many years since I've played it, but I remember having a great time. It's one of those sort of jack-of-all-trades kind of vehicles that has speed, maneuverability, and firepower, but it doesn't necessarily excel to the point where you can rely on any of them extensively. There are vehicles that are faster, there are vehicles that turn better, there are vehicles that have better armament, not that that's really an active advantage like that. What's happening?
Let's just say I gave the Twitch chat a offer they cannot refuse.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What did you do? What did you do?
So lads, one last time, we're running a poll in the Twitch chat right now, and you guys get to decide. It's a fully democratic voting process, right? You guys get to decide what we play. No strings attached. Out of the options given. Oh, smart man, that's a good question. What's your favorite candle scent? How did you know I was obsessed with scented candles? That's
a loaded question. There's a lot of depth there.
I actually bought one recently because this is kind of depressing, right? But they have started selling Christmas stuff in September. Currently, at the shops here in Karlsruhe, there's more Christmas stuff than there's Halloween stuff.
It genuinely is. And the Woolworths was a disaster.
Yeah, it is. It's just terrible. However, Christmas also brings some very nice candles. I have some Christmas scented candles like apple cinnamon.
They're really good, actually. I can't even do a joke.
They are so good.
They are.
Apple cinnamon. I have cookie dough. I have vanilla. They make my room smell like a bakery, and I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we have the poll open. In fact, let me show you if I can. Give me just a second here.
What is it? Oh, this is terrible. No, this is not how it works.
Did you enjoy this poll?
This is not how it works.
Did you enjoy this poll, lads? So, we had choices between the Sturmpanzer, the Sturmpanzer, the Sturmpanzer, the Sturmpanzer, and the Sturmpanzer. And I'm thinking that the Sturmpanzer really won. I mean, 63%, that's quite elite.
Yes.
Not so closely followed by the Sturmpanzer. We actually had a tie for third place between the Sturmpanzer and the Sturmpanzer, which is actually really surprising. And, come on, almost nobody voted for the Sturmpanzer.
Do you know why that is? It's because you put the Sturmpanzer for every one of them. So you know, you're doing the percentage thing, but it's actually all the same. I don't know if you know this.
Comrade, you're not supposed to be spilling my secrets.
Okay, yeah.
This is secret document.
Is it? Well, I mean, it's going to be an experience.
It's going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. So, lads, we are going to go to 1.3 Germany. Feel free to fill up your lineup and we will be having a game to end this stream off. Hopefully you have enjoyed the custom battles so far. I hope you did. And always give us feedback. See, here's the thing. We are experimenting new things every stream. We're trying to find our groove. We're trying to find what sticks, what you guys actually really like of these new streams. So give us your feedback. Let us know what you like, what you dislike. Let us know on Twitter, let us know on Facebook, let us know on Instagram, let us know on Discord, let us know on, I don't know, send a carrier pigeon per the mail. Let us know what you like, what you dislike, and we shall get into the groove and get some nice things going.
Into the groove.
Into the groove. Alright, but we're actually going to make this a Grand Arcade mode battle.
Are we?
I haven't played Tank Arcade in a long, long time, and I really want to see what it's like these days.
Well, let's give it a go.
And of course, it's actually easier this way to actually aim your guns.
That's actually a very good point. Yeah, okay, I'll agree with that.
Weißt du, was I auf Deutsch ist? Natürlich. Alright, lads. In order to join this battle, make sure you have 1.7 Germany, actually, I suppose. Bring out your Sturmpanzers. Actually, hold on. I need to do something. I need to do something very important. Very, very, very important. There we go. My Sturmpanzer is now complete. We're going to be doing Ground Arcade on the EU server. Make sure that you are ready to go. I'm going to send an invite to the squad to Oxy.
Thank you very much, my chum.
There you go. Ready up. And we shall start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Was the last one a number or just a noise?
It was Portuguese. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
I am feeling so offended.
I thought you were just, like, depressed.
Well, yes, but that's a part.
Oh. How do you say one in Portuguese? Or... Oh, it sounded like you just went, and that was... It just sounds like a mediocre number.
I mean, maybe Minecraft Steve's hit noise is based off of that. Ooh.
Could be. I mean, we don't need those noises again, I'd say. I think that's an element. That's an element we can cut out, I believe.
Now I'm actually going to be bringing only HE.
Yes,
I want to go big boom. I want to go full out. I either ride or I die. We'll see how this goes.
Yep.
Sturms versus Sturms. In fact, let's see. We have one Sturm over here. A few Sturms. Okay, we have a few Sturms going.
We've got a couple.
Few Sturms going on our end as well.
I can't drive.
This shall be just fine. Well, to be honest, I can't drive either.
It's fine. I mean, you've got your terrifying face on the back of that one, so...
Ah, see, it's psychological warfare.
I suppose.
What is your favorite derp cannon? Ooh.
What do you think?
See, if you can count it as a derp cannon, which I guess you can, it's a howitzer, I really like the 105 Sherman. The 2.7 M4 Sherman with a 105mm howitzer. That thing is amazing. It is amazing. I love it. I adore it so much. You can put it in a lineup with the F4F as well, on the F3Fs. Like a bunch of planes that have 50 caliber guns, right? And you can do some amazing stuff with them. It's great. It is absolutely great. Yeah. Oxy, what do you see from there?
Oh, a couple of chums on the ridgeline over yonder.
See, I'm a bit scared because I haven't played arcade in a long while.
No, please.
So I'm just going to do a blind shot. Ah, didn't quite work out.
That's the way. One day, it's like throwing the random knife in Call of Duty, which I did once. It took me about, I don't want to know how long it took, but a very long time. And it was certainly a moment in my career.
Ooh, here's an interesting question from YouTube. Farouk Idris asks, how did you get into War Thunder?
Do you remember? All those many years ago?
I actually do. I have a very specific reason why I got into War Thunder.
Yeah?
All those years ago. See, I had absolutely no idea about any kind of World War II stuff. Just none. None at all. I didn't know any vehicles by name. I couldn't even recognize, like, the most famous vehicles. I was a complete noob when it came to that. But I saw a movie that made me fall in love with the P-40. I think the movie was called Captain Sky and the World of Tomorrow, something like that. And it was a sci-fi movie, like the P-40 would transform and stuff like that, but I just loved the way the plane looked.
That's cool.
I really, really loved the way the plane looked. And still to this day, I love the way the P-40 looks. And at the time, I was watching a couple of YouTubers who were doing first-person shooter games for the most part. And all of them certainly started advertising this new game called War Thunder that has a P40 in it. And I just knew. It just had to happen. It took me a while, actually. Sadly, I didn't quite get to... I didn't have a proper laptop at the time to actually be able to play the game. Even with the wide variety of game settings that you can have in War Thunder, my PC was just too bad to even play RuneScape, really. And I had to wait about 6 months, very anxiously, until I actually got enough money to buy myself a new laptop and start playing War Thunder. And I just stuck with it ever since.
Yeah, that's very sweet. I kind of grew up having a pretty deep interest in World War II stuff, especially aircraft. My great-uncle Ted in the First World War was an aircraft mechanic. He sort of maintained engines on aircraft like the Vickers Vimy, early kind of bombers, that kind of thing. And he had this really detailed book of all the mechanical parts of engines and stuff, how they worked, how the carburetors worked, things like that. And it was so detailed. I loved looking at it as a kid. And in World War II, he helped manufacture Wellingtons and Wellesleys, or Wellesley's, I think it's actually pronounced. The aircraft that have the kind of cross-mesh construction, and he worked on those in the Second World War. So I just grew up with an interest like that, and especially when I was growing up, and I used to do a lot of things with my dad. We used to go on lots of adventures and stuff, but if we ever couldn't, like if it was raining or it was like really bad weather, and I would be like a kid and miserable, just like, Dad, I want to go to the pub. Not that, obviously, but I want to go do something. He'd be like, he'd just throw a game at me and play that. It's fine. And I'd be like, fine, great. I'll have a great time with that. And so I'd get games like, there was a World War I game, Wings of something, and then Secret Weapons over Normandy was one of my favorite games like ever. I love that game. So I had a lot of interest in aircraft through that. And eventually I stumbled across War Thunder. A friend of mine showed it to me in the beta. We looked at it and thought, oh, this is great. This is exactly what I've always wanted in a game about aircraft. Like, so many different types, the, progression stuff. I was like, this is really cool. I loved it. And I also went to college with a couple of people who played, did some of the esports stuff in the early days. So I had some good teachers in that regard as well. And I first started playing War Thunder on a laptop that could barely run past about 14 FPS. And
I know your feeling.
Yeah, and I got all the way up to the Meteor and the Vampire on that thing, so that was a time. And a voice crack as well. Amazing. And I had just great fun. Every Saturday I'd go down, I'd ask my dad, can I put some money in, get the Mustang Mark 1A, which I did, and I sort of made my way up through the British Street using that plane. Yeah, I just sort of played it ever since. Whenever I came home from school, I would be like, yeah, let's play some War Thunder, let's get some camos, let's spade some stuff. And it was, it hooked me. I never stopped, really, and here we are. So yeah, it's been a wonderful journey, and hopefully we are very far from the end.
It has been a wild ride, a very wild ride.
Certainly has.
Alright, seems like we're actually winning this game pretty handily so far. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm actually really surprised you're still on... are you still on your first spawn right now?
I believe second, yes.
Second one, okay. Still, I'm actually surprised you were able to survive all that time in the plane without getting shot immediately. Yeah. Oh, Oxy is about to show something here. Can you maybe try and hit the target from over the hill?
I can. I think it might be a little bit...
Ah, he just died.
A little bit dead, as they say.
Yeah, it's just a hole in his left wing. Nothing special. See, the thing I really like about these low-speed towers is, holy crap!
Bonk.
As Oxy just demonstrated with his amazing bonk there, the one thing I really like about the low-speed howitzers is that you can fire quite effectively over hills. Indirect fire. Like, let me see if I can demonstrate it over here. I see this guy about... Ah, he just died, damn it. Team, please, I just need stuff to shoot at. But when things don't go too badly, you can actually do... Actually, let me do a quick demonstration, which should probably not work here. Actually, maybe. Let's go about 200 meters down. So he's not in the right line of sight, but... That doesn't stop me from hitting him.
There we go.
If you know the distance that your target is at, which is very easy to do in arcade mode, actually, since it indicates you the distance all the time, you can pull off some amazing shots.
You certainly can. And that's what makes vehicles like the Brumbar, the Centurion AVRE really, really fun in arcade. They're vehicles that still very much work in RB, but they're much harder to use because you don't get the aim indicator. But for arcade, they are really, really good. And I love the AVRE for that. That thing can be so fun in arcade, exactly for the reasons Mike mentioned with being able to fire over cover. It's really, really simple, it's really fun, and it's one of those vehicles that's really satisfying to use as well. And I adore that thing. For arcade, it's amazing. I mean, people, will bully arcade a little bit unfairly, so I think for vehicles like that, you can have some really, really good fun. And especially for machines like this with the low velocity cannons.
Oh no! Honey! Come on, reload!
Oh no.
Oxy, I'm having a slight case of being dead right now.
Oh, a slight case. What
A
would
very slight case of being dead.
What would a medium or sort of an average case of being dead be in that regard?
Stubbing your toe, maybe.
Perhaps.
It's terrible.
I can accept that.
Well, I guess since I don't have any Stummpanzers left, I'm just going to bring out our Sonderkraftfahrzeug 251-10 with a very fancy camo. But the game is just about to end. So lads, this is going to be the last battle of this stream. Hopefully you have enjoyed this experiment. This was an experiment. We pretty much only did community games today. We had a community game in the FCM36 to start the stream. We had a custom battle tank football match. We had a custom battle air race. And we have just won the game in a bunch of Sturmpanzers in arcade mode.
Very nice.
Something I haven't played in a long time, and honestly I should play that more. Yeah. Especially when you have howitzers. Arcade mode is actually really, really fun.
Very, very fun.
Right, lads, we are going to be ending this stream today. We want to give a special thank you to our sponsor, Intel, for providing our streaming PCs.
Wowzer.
And do we have any closing words? Actually, yes, we do. Follow the War Thunder channel, subscribe to War Thunder channel on YouTube, and tune back in next Friday for our next stream. We're going to be doing these on a weekly basis. Do you have anything to say, Tom?
Not really.
Yes. Anyways, lads, thank you very much for watching. Let us know on social media how we did, how you liked the stream, and what do you think of this idea, and what to implement, what to leave out. We shall see you soon. My name is MikeGoesBoom.
And I am Tom.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. See you around, lads.
Toodles.